Hey guys, hi. No, I do not expect anyone to show up for this live chat. I didn't even know with 22 subscribers you could even go live, but it turns out you can. So every great adventure starts somewhere. So let's restart it here. So yes, Drowning Harry here, and lots to say, but I'm going to try to keep it down because I kind of ramble, so I apologize for that. Anyway, first things first, health. Leanne and I have been going back and forth to Omaha, Nebraska for, God, it's been at least 15 trips over the last 5 months. I've been tested and even retested so many times for things. And as it turns out, in the end, and oh, I'm sorry for the mess. Please forgive me. Yeah, it's just kind of been that way for a while now. So, anyway, as it turns out, I do have gastroparesis. I know, funny, right? The first doctor said that. Well, anyway, it's actually so bad that it is irritating the lining of my stomach. While it's not a bacterial infection, it's pretty bad pain wise, and I really have to watch what I eat. I'm supposed to give this up, but some habits die hard. So, anyway, um, I have to change my whole diet plan. Now, as of this moment in time, I think at the last update, I had lost like 50 to 60 pounds. I have now lost 85 pounds. Yes, 85. Um, excuse me, geez. One of those embarrassing uh-ohs. Okay. So while that's really great, just the way it came off is just horrifying. And I don't wish this on anyone. It's very, very difficult, very, very hard to deal with. And especially when you're dealing with not being able to eat more things than eating muffins, smoothies. Never thought I'd like smoothies. Never thought I'd like yogurt. Turns out I do. Um, and unfortunately, there is no medication that I can take. There is one available, but unfortunately, because of the reaction it would have with another medication I take, which I do need, um, I can't take it. So, we choose to do what we need to do. Oops, sorry about that. Muted myself. We choose to do what we need to do. Therefore, I have to control this with diet. And I'm getting ready to meet with a dietitian. Joining Leanne and I will be doing that. So, but there have been some things that have been going on, and I want to share them with you. First of all, ta-da! Yes, little spark, 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 spark. This was a Christmas present from my lovely wife. The Cyclops Eye is from Ken Heron. Watch his show Thursday Night Live every week at 6:55 on his channel, and he gives away great stuff. Super chat him, and anyway, you'll get some stickers, and I love stickers. Anyway, I've had this out twice in 20-degree weather. One time, the wind was blowing 30 miles an hour, and I almost lost it, which was the first time I had it outside. The next time, even with a spotter, and I was just taking photographs. I wasn't taking video. Second time, I took it back out for more photographs, and no wind, and it made a remarkable difference, even at 20 degrees. You can see it's marked, but watch. There will be my take on it coming when we don't have, like right now, 40-mile-an-hour winds. can't beat Iowa. Speaking of Iowa, I live about 60 miles east of the disaster that has unfolded in southwest Iowa. I-29, which is a main north-south thoroughfare between Iowa and Missouri, all the way down to Kansas City, is closed basically from up at Logan, Iowa, very small town, all the way down to St. Louis, Missouri. It's one lane down to Omaha from Logan, and then from Omaha to St. Joseph's, Missouri, it's completely closed. And it has been closed for over 3 weeks now. The video out of there, when you see it, it's absolutely appalling. And going back and forth to Omaha, believe me, we have seen things that would just horrify you. It's very real. The people along the Nebraska and Iowa border are suffering greatly. Roads are closed. Transportation's a mess. Truckers are having a nightmare getting around there. Remember those people in your prayers. We are lucky to live in the middle of nowhere. Lots of rolling hills and lots of hog, cattle, turkey farms, and of course, wind turbines everywhere. We don't have those problems, and I even live on a hill, so we're really fortunate. So now you can see here, master air screw. It's backwards, but I have, thanks to Captain Drone, who did a review on them, and Kelly from Ready Set Drone, I have a set of master air screw props for my DJI Phantom 3 SE. And I'll be doing a review on those. I bought those myself. I'm by no means a commercial entity, but I bought those, got the hat as well because I'm a big hat guy. And I'll be doing a review once the weather finally breaks. It's 39, 40 degrees outside basically right now. It's not flyable at all, and I'm not about to lose. The Phantom 3 is about $900 in stuff, and the Spark, even the Spark is, geez, with the batteries. I've got 4 batteries and stuff, case. It's probably up for about $700. So yeah, it gets expensive. But for those of you who might wonder, the Yuneec Typhoon H had to go bye-bye. It was a disaster from the moment I brought it home. I could only get one motor to even start up and spin. Needless to say, one motor will not get you off the ground. So I had to take it back and return it. I was very saddened about that, but I've got the Spark, and I'm actually pretty happy about that. I did destroy the original set of props that was on it, and there's a groove in my ceiling in here in the office where it scraped along the ceiling because I had to stick my hand under it like a dummy, and it went right up to the ceiling and just dragged along the ceiling. So lesson learned. Learn your lesson now. Don't do it. So yeah. So that's the drone stuff right now. Oh, I have newer filters. These are for the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4. And I've got 4 of them. And this is the adapter for them as well. So I'm going to be, once I figure them out, it's going to be a learning experience. I'll be reviewing those. And I also have filters coming for the Spark as well. So a new chapter in my 2 years of droning, I'll have those. In addition, I did a video, the unboxing for the Anytone D or U868UV. And this is a really great radio. This is just a Baofeng microphone that works wonderfully with it. And with my hearing aids in both ears, I always use the mic because I can put it up closer to my ears and hear really, really well. And the reason I have that Yeah, hopefully I can get this. Is I have this. This is my ZumSpot, ZUMSPOT. I built this myself, which was really cool, actually. This allows me, you'll see right there, the lights. It's on DMR right now. I am on the Brandmeister servers, and it allows me to do ham radio. Granted, it is on 440 megahertz, 70 centimeters, and joining Harley down there, Harle. She's my puppy, and yeah, I like her a lot. She's 3 months old, and we're having a blast. Anyway, I'm on the Brandmeister servers, and thanks to a couple of guys on YouTube, my ham radio career has been resurrected, which is really, really great. As I probably said before, I am completely banned from having any form of HF antenna system here, even a covert antenna. So something is better than nothing, and I'm having a blast talking on it, and I appreciate those guys out there doing those reviews, because I just would have never found it otherwise. So also, we now have a 18-foot, 21-foot total, 22-foot total length KZ Sportsman Classic 181BH. We're very excited. This is actually our fourth RV, our first full trailer. Our first three were all during the growing years of our children. We started with a small pop-up. As they grew, the pop-up size grew, and then when our son, our youngest, finally left home, we just were like, I don't want to set this up anymore. Let's sell it. We got rid of it and thought, well, maybe someday. Well, someday finally came 12, 13 years later. And we have a trailer now, and we're looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of excitement this summer. We're going to be traveling. We're going to be taking a big trip here in May. Can't wait, actually, for that. And going to be taking the drones, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm really looking forward to enjoying that and having fun doing that. And I think it's really going to do some really great things for me. Now, as I also said, my plane that you saw crash into the wall, well, turned out I am rebuilding it, and there was more damage than initially thought. Except for the body of the plane and the motor of the plane, I've had to replace a whole bunch of stuff on it, which wasn't that hard. It's just time consuming. And now I've discovered a crack in the main wing. So I'm deciding what to do about that. Go forward from there. But I'm going to have the plane rebuilt so that really when, I don't know, hopefully mid-May or so, I'll get that going and flying and be able to enjoy it again and hopefully not crash into anything. So yeah. So anyway, as I told you, I'm quite the hat guy. And I have this, which is really, really exciting. This is my Tilly. Yes. Now, a big, huge shout out goes out to Sean and Christy. They are my RV heroes from Long Long Honeymoon. Loloho. So anyway, he wears a Tilly hat like this. This is the LTM6 all the time, constantly. Well, he didn't wear it to Thailand, but so I absolutely love the hat. This is the most expensive hat I've ever bought. Cost almost $70, so expensive is relative compared to the quality. Tilly hats are guaranteed for life. They even during the first 2 years, if you lose it for a 50% deductible, they'll replace the hat for you. You can't ask for more. They're made in Canada by a gentleman who wanted to design a really, really great hat. And I'll tell you what, he did. And you're going to see this hat a lot this year. So get used to it now. It's olive green in case the colors are all out of whack. But Sean wears a khaki version. I think it's olive and khaki. And then he has a second one. I think it's more khaki. But I've always liked green and blue, but unfortunately at this point the green one was almost $100, and Mrs. Druning would have smacked me, so that wouldn't have been good. So we don't want to do that, at least not yet. So yeah. So there's lots of cool, exciting things going on. There's going to be some bashing videos as well. Got our 3 cars. I have my 2 Armas, my V3 version 3 Italian, which I bashed up pretty good, but it's bounced back real well. I've been able to get it repaired and have it in tip-top shape again. I also have an Arma Granite BLX, and it's a little 11.1 1/10, and the Italian is 1/8, and it'll go about 60 miles an hour. It's stock, and the Granite goes about 70 miles an hour, or 50 miles an hour, and that's right out of the box. It's really awesome, and I can't wait to really get it out and kind of have some fun with it. So anyway, yeah, that's it for now. Hey, you know what? If you see this after the fact, like, subscribe. If you got a helpful comment, send me a helpful comment. I don't know. So send a helpful comment, and let me know what you think. If you think I'm a nerd, if you think I'm a turd, you can do that. I'm a grown man. I can take it. Hopefully, you'll do this. Well, this. Okay. Don't go there. Now, I appreciate positive comments, and I'm trying to change. I'm a little hypercritical sometimes, and I think part of that's been my illness and the problems I've been having. But now I'm trying to turn that new leaf and be a real nice guy, and I'm avoiding some YouTubers that are, well, let's just say they're interesting. But they're a waste of time. So, and sometimes if you don't have anything good to say, the best thing to do is say nothing at all. So anyway, like, comment, and by all means subscribe. We're at 22 right now. I want to have the opportunity to grow this channel, and I want to put some stuff into it. Like I said, forgive the mess. It is what it is, and it's just been a disaster trying to get through this nightmare with the illness and everything. And honestly, I'm just really starting now that we finally know and I have a direction. So there's going to be it's a long road ahead, and more weight's going to come off, which is good. It's just horrible the way it's been lost. It's just been absolutely a nightmare. It's no fun when you look at your dinner and your mashed potatoes are about that big. So, and that's your serving. So yeah. So we'll try. Anyway, thank you for watching after the fact, puppy dog. And hopefully you'll see this and go forward. And by all means, remember, dance by the light of the moon. Bye.